you put uranium, 100 tons of uranium in a nuclear power plant, 100 tons, that's a lot. And it's made into fuel rods, which are made of zirconium metal, and the uranium's packed, they're about like a curtain rod, 12 feet long and half an inch thick, and they're hollow, made of zirconium, but then they pack the uranium pellets in, like bits of chalk, into the fuel rods. So you pack 100 tons of uranium into the reactor, and it's immersed in water, and there are moderating rods of boron. And when you pull the boron rods out very slowly, uranium's always shooting out neutrons. And what happens is it reaches critical mass, so many neutrons are shooting out that they break other uranium atoms, and the whole thing becomes critical and releases the energy of E equals mc squared, which is what Einstein discovered when he was watching a tram go by. Energy equals the mass of the atom times the speed of light squared. And when Einstein did that, he later rued the day that he ever discovered E equals mc squared, because now we can blow up the planet, and we can still do it. Tonight, the weapons are still there, ready to go, but no one talks about them either, including our Prime Minister. Anyway, so when you release that energy, huge amounts of heat are created. And the heat boils the water. And the water turns to steam. And the steam's taken off by a pipe, which turns a turbine, which generates electricity, or we say turbine. I'm used to speaking to Americans. And so all a nuclear power plant is designed to do is to boil water. As Einstein said, nuclear power's a hell of a way to boil water. And I always say it's like cutting a pound of butter with a chainsaw. But when the atoms are splitting apart in a random way, 200 new elements are made, all of which are radioactive, many intensely so, all of which are man-made. And the uranium becomes 1 billion times more radioactive when it fissions. 1 billion times. There's as much radiation in a nuclear power plant, like at Fukushima, as that produced by the explosion of 1,000 Hiroshima bombs. And that was our uranium at Fukushima in 6 reactors.